The past 2 years of American politics have been more divisive than ever. Many Americans cannot see eye to eye anymore. However, there is a growing share of American voters choosing not to identify with either political parties. In 2025, the Governor of New Mexico, Michelle Lujan Grissom, has noticed this and decided to act on it and sign a bill opening up all state political party primaries for any types of voters, regardless of party affiliation. This allows 26% of New Mexican voters who don't identify with any political parties to vote freely in party primaries. However, for residents in states such as Arizona or Missouri, they will have two choices. They either have to vote in a party primary they don't feel represented at all, or just to risk the chance of not voting at all. Today I'll argue on why party primaries should be open to all voters. According to the Washington Post on April 21st, 2026, the growing share of American voters are treated feeling not represented by any of the political parties. This will often create in close primary elections with a huge chunk candidates who often alienate voters in the general election, to then create lower voter turnout. This is because in close primary states, many of the primary voters are party purist. They want more ideological vote candidates than candidates who represent the majority of Americans. So a small chunk of voters in close primary states choose a huge number of candidates who govern and are more partisan than many Americans in those races. If you look to me, you see a map of the United States. The deep purple means open primary elections. The orange is closed primaries. And the pinkish is states of a mix, such as California, which has a mixed open and closed primary. In cycles such as midterms or presidential elections, they intervene, such as midterms where it's open to all types of voters, but in presidential primaries, they're closed to only those party voters. Today I proved on why party primaries should be open to all types of voters. First, I spoke about the problem. Second, the cause, and then solution. For the residents in New Mexico, they will have a new chance to feel freely represented by new types of government. Thanks to open primaries, no longer the days of feeling represented by candidates who are mostly ideological than the majority of New Mexicans. In 2026, New Mexicans will have a chance to have a new voice in government thanks to open primaries. Thank you.